wisdom today. All right. At the time of the day, people are stay indoor shut, so sometimes they feel insecure, fear, or sometimes they have worry. So a lot of feeling or emotion arise when you are staying indoor shut and unable to go out. Sometimes it makes you feel depressed. So please don't be everyone. Sometimes you can take this opportunity to find out about yourself, about your mind, learn about what you like or dislike. Sometimes it is good to bring our attention back to ourselves. And when situation goes beyond what you can do, beyond what you can fix, what should we do? Here, maybe the lesson today that I'm sharing with you can be help and benefit you. There are 8 lessons that can lead you to help you understand and accepting about situation that you are in. It can help you learn and begin to slowly accepting about yourself in life. Okay. Well, lesson number 1. First of all, it is the famous Buddhist quote, where there is love, there is suffering. Yes, everyone, if you are having love, there is suffering. Sometimes you may not agree with it, but sometimes you may agree, depend on your emotion and what you think at the time. But as the way it is, love comes with expectation. When you want someone, when you love someone, you expect them to be like what you think. But when they are not like you think, your expectation begin to falling down. And when it's falling down, it leads you to feel suffer. You're not satisfied what happened. Sometimes it leads to violence. Sometimes it leads to separation. But when the people that we expecting, they follow what we want, we just happy and joy. These are indeed happy, but they are not permanent. When they are not permanent, soon it will follow with suffer. So therefore, everyone, the more love you have, the more suffer you'll have it as well. When we are doing some work or try to make a progress, make a work for yourself, remember this, failure is common. It is common to have something that you're gonna have to face is disappointment. Sometimes you do a good job, but no one appreciates. We are looking only at our angle alone. When disappointment comes, we are just making and blame everything around us, never reflect on ourselves. So when it is case like this, everyone forget that disappointment is common. This is something that you're gonna have to understand. When failure is common, you have more strength to continue. Next, everything has two sides. It could be positive and negative, but you don't have to take both. You can take just one, and you don't need to do the negative thing. You can choose the positive side. So that's you don't have to tie everything in the negative, because sometimes when there is a negative, there is a positive hidden in there. You just have to find your way to find that possibility. For example, I cannot go out. I cannot go buy anything. I cannot go uh, travel across the country. But what I can do is I can go across online. I can Zoom, I can do Facebook Live, I can do YouTube, I can meet many people. So that's the way of life. Don't have to be just one way. We can find the other way too. So that's we're gonna have to learn this too, adapt it to our life. Because everything has two sides. There is a good in the bad. There is the bad in the good. But remember, what we're gonna have to do is try to find everything in the be positive. All right. Next, no recipe for success in everything. In other words, you're gonna have to start everything from the scratch. You can copy from anyone, but you cannot be them. You're gonna have to adapt into your own ability, your own experience. If you're reading the book, yeah, it could give you the idea, but when you try it, it will not be the same like the book said. So that for each individual are it different. So when they learn and experience by themselves, you have to adapt. That's therefore to become success. Use that knowledge that you read from the book, adapt it to your own, with your own experience when you do. And this you shall find your own recipe for success. Opportunity is for those who is ready. This is something that many people tend to forget, that they are waiting for opportunity for the chance. But what kind of opportunity will be present to that person? We do not know. The only option we have is we must make ourselves ready whenever the opportunity comes. So same thing too. When it comes, you have two choices: take it or leave it. So if you wait and it comes and you don't take it, it may not come again. It's only available for those who are ready. So if the time has not come yet, you just have to wait. As for me too, I cannot go out, but now opportunity come, I can teach. So I do it more online. That's why you see me online often. So this is when opportunity arises. You're gonna have to take that. So therefore, everyone, find that chance and make yourself be ready when it comes. Okay. Next, not everyone is lucky. You may be lucky, but not everyone. What does it mean that to be happen, to be success, or to be happy? It depends on what you do in that present. If you forget about that, you just wait for the luck, or you just wait for the chance, in the end, luck may not be helping you much. Why? Because the present is what counts. Luck is just the result of what you have done in the past, and it just puts you out in the present to make yourself be more opportunity or do better. Luck is what we need, but the most count is the present. Okay, same thing for those who practice meditation. Some people do very good from the beginning. Some people take a long time for them to understand and progress. Why? Because in the past they may have done practice of meditation more. So when they practice, they may have easier adjust to the practice. For those who have practiced less, so when I do in this present, it takes time for them to get to. So everyone, we cannot know what we have done in the past, but we know now that what we can do will be result in the future. So make it good in the present, so in the future it can be good, so you can enjoy your luck in the future. All right. 7. How to is only applied in the book. Yes, the book can give you the idea, but when you do it, it might not be the same. And mostly it's not the same. Every time when you start, you have to learn and face obstacle more or less. Everything that you do is must takes time. So those who success, they know the value. Therefore, they be patient. Thus, they made it their priority to prove it can happen. You can use the book to use it as a reference to help you progress. Understand in this, then you will continue and go on, not stop along the way. Same thing with meditation. What I teach you are just only the procedure. The experience that learned from practice, it may not be the same as mine or other, but still it can help you, supporting you whether you do it correctly or not. So it takes time, everyone. And last but not least, the wisdom that I like to share today. Some problem can be solved, and some problem is not to be solved. Some problem doesn't have a solution. Therefore, we can only accept or slowly wait for the time until it finds its solution itself. Just like now, the COVID-19, when it first spread, everyone just thought that, oh, it's going to be eventually settled down. And look what now, no one find a solution yet. Still, try to find over it. Same thing. We cannot do anything but wait at this moment. So while we are waiting, what we must do in right now is save ourselves and try to survive in this situation. But before we can survive, you're gonna have to make yourself be settled down first. Do not be fear, do not be worried, because these things cannot be just done in just right about what we just think. It takes time. If you cannot do anything, how about come meditate? So now I think it's about time for our meditation, everyone. So then we shall now start with our Inner Peace Sunday.